Chapter 1124, titled Best Friend. Chapter starts with Morgan, Walpole, and Vivi in World Economy newspaper's headquarters. Morgan's is excitedly preparing next headlines to spread fear throughout the world. Morgan says Law versus Blackbeard, Kid versus red-haired and straw hat murdering Vegapunk. Vivi says you're a liar. No smart person in the world would believe your news. Vivi confronts Morgan's while Walpole tries to calm her down. Morgan's is frustrated that Vivi doesn't fear his threats. Morgan says, I really don't care if the world sinks since my home is in the sky. Maybe it will be my era now. Cut back to Egghead Island. We see that Sentomaru is leaving the island on a small boat, and he's crying. Akainu tries to call the Marines in Egghead, but everyone is down, and there's no answer. Finally, Kizaru gets up and picks up the call. It's unclear if Kizaru was down too before Akainu's call, but he's the only Marine awake in that moment. Kizaru says, I will order young Marines to report you everything once everyone wakes up. Akainu asks about the safety of Saturn and the power plant. Then he says that Kizaru is doing a lousy job. Kizaru replies to Akainu seriously. Kizaru says, Sakazuki, have you ever killed your best friend? I am being soft? Sakazuki. While he says that we see a mini flashback of Kizaru and Vegapunk friendship up, like the day they first met or when Vegapunk starts building Egghead. Then Kizaru shouts in tears. Kizaru says, if you have time to doubt my ability, then come and check it for yourself, you damn brat. Akainu is shocked to hear Kizaru's tone. Akainu says, I'm sorry. Brother. Kizaru says, shut up. Too late for that. Cut to Elbaf's ship, we see Straw Hat crew only drink a little. Then they call off the feast since no one is in the mood. Nami, Usopp, Sanji, and Chopper are taking care of Lilith in a giant sofa. They looks like ants in that giant sofa lol. Suddenly, Lilith wakes up. Chopper says she's awake. I am so glad. Nami asks, are you all right, Lilith? Sanji says Lilith-chan. Lilith looks around surprised while she touches her earpiece. Usopp says her that they are on the giant ship. That's why everything is huge. Then they explain Lilith what happened in Egghead. Usopp says it's difficult to break this to you, but you are the only Vegapunk that we managed to rescue. We are sorry. Nami says Atlas hit you in the head. Lilith says it's fine, I understand now. I have just been told everything. Sanji says, been told? By whom? Lilith starts to act weirdly. First he starts to cry like a child. Lilith says, just let me cry a bit. Usopp says, I wonder what part of you is supposed to be evil. Then Lilith says, now I'm hungry. Usopp says that was fast. They replies that she can eat the food that the giants have prepared for them on the table. Sanji wonders if Lilith is suddenly hungry because there's no connection with York anymore. Brooke says that the mood on the giant's table is a bit gloomy. Then we see a depressed Luffy eating very sad a giant grape lol. Luffy says, damn it, I made a promise. I said I would save the Apple Man, but I couldn't even though I'm a Yonko. Chopper says Luffy is in a serious state too. He is really down right now, so he has only eaten 5 clusters of grapes. Lilith says I think that's enough already. I cried earlier for everyone's death. But it is only death in your guy's conception. To put it simply, all of us are still alive. We only died by your definition. Chopper says what? Did they become ghost? Lilith says what I want to say is, you fulfilled our promise. So there's no need to be sad, Luffy. After Lilith's words, Luffy is back to his happy self. Then he comes out to the deck and jumps over giants. Luffy says, hey. Oimo says, Straw Hat, are you all right now? Luffy says, Giants, thanks a bunch for coming to help us. Giant says, no problem. Want a party? Luffy says, bring in the food, and the booze, too. Giant Chef says, I was hoping you'd ask. Eat to your heart's content. Usopp tells Zoro, that is in the Sunny, that Luffy is back to normal. Then all Straw Hat crew and Lilith join the party. Robin is hugging Chopper like a stuffed toy Lowell. Robin says, if we go to Elbaf, Saul will be. Chopper says, I'm happy for you, Robin. Giants say to Luffy something that Vegapunk told in the broadcast. Giants says Vegapunk said that the world will be moved by the guy who finds the One Piece. Who do you think will be the king of the pirates? Luffy says, hey, why do you think I even became a pirate? In the epic final double page of the chapter, we can see that Straw Hat Pirates, Lilith, and Giant Pirates are celebrating and toasting all together while Luffy replies, Giant's question. Luffy says, even if you guys are going to try and stop me, it's obvious that I will be the one that will become the king of the pirates. Narrator says, and the ship sails towards the northeast direction to the long-anticipated land of giants. In the last panel of the chapter, we cut to Warland Elbaf. There we can see the silhouette of a person who is drinking on Elbaf's shore. This mysterious person says, come. Editor's message, someone is awaiting them on the island of giants. End of chapter. Break next week. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section. For more anime content, subscribe to the channel. That's it for today. Peace out.